Hey singers, I'm Justin Stoney, the founder of New York Vocal Coaching, welcoming you to episode 1 of Voice Lessons Online. This is a show where passionate voice teachers from all over the world help us to learn from some of the greatest singers of all time. In our first episode, we're studying the First Lady. That's right, the First Lady of Song, Ella Fitzgerald.
Gee, I wonder where my basket can be. Nothing but blue skies. That rhythm, everything you've got don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Ella Fitzgerald is a jazz legend with unmatched mastery of style, tone, texture, improv, and emotion. Oscar-winning director Vincent Minnelli said, quote, "If you want to learn how to sing, listen to Ella." So let's do just that. Zach Bradford is going to tell us about Ella's improv.
Ella Fitzgerald was a master improviser. She could do with her voice what jazz greats like Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker did with their horns. One of my favorite aspects of Ella's improvisation was her use of a wide pitch range. In this clip of Loverman, Ella improvises an alternate melody with a range of over 2 octaves. In the original tune, there was only a range of 1 octave. I think we can all learn from Ella that by using a wider pitch range in our improvisation, we create the potential for enhanced expressivity. Enjoy this clip of Loverman.
The night is cold and I'm so all alone. I'd give my soul just to call you my own. Got a moon above me, but no one to love me. Lover man, oh, where can you be? I heard it said that the thrill of romance can be like a heavenly dream.
That was beautiful. Ella Fitzgerald is also considered to be one of the greatest scat singers of all time. In this clip, Ella cleverly makes reference to other well-known jazz standards including Chattanooga Choo Choo and I'm Beginning to See the Light. See if you can pick them out in this virtuosic performance of one-note samba. So inspiring. Now I know that a lot of singers watching a clip like that may feel a little overwhelmed at the thought of learning to improvise. But like anything, improvisation takes practice. When I'm working with my singers, I encourage them to start with one key concept and just focus on that for a little while. So whether it be learning to develop or create motifs or using a wider pitch range, by taking this simple approach, you can make even the most mysterious of topics, such as improvisation, more manageable to learn. And where better to start for inspiration than with Ella Fitzgerald?
Thanks for that, good sir. Now here's Julie Rummert to talk about Ella's vocal registration.
Hi, I'm Julie Rummert, and I'm so excited to be with you today to talk about the vocal range of a very special lady, Ella Fitzgerald. Now, Ella has a vocal range that spans from D flat 3 all the way to D flat 6. In those 3 octaves, she's got quite the range. And we hear a beautiful chest voice, lots of different colors, a mix that is just unbelievable, almost horn-like. She can sound like any instrument, really. A beautiful, powerful head voice, and she uses it all when singing. Now let's take a listen to that vocal range in action.
Blue skies.
Now, wasn't that amazing? There she is, starting on an E flat 5 in her head voice, going all the way down through her mix into her chest, and then only to go back up through her chest into her mix and then into her head voice. Now, there is a way to practice this on your own. I like an exercise that sounds like this. I use the words ba-ba-dee-wah, but you can pretty much use any word you want. It's jazz, so in any improvisation, you can pick the words that come to your mind. Ba-ba-dee-ah, ba-dee-ah, ba-dee-ah. I go through my head voice into my mix and then down to my chest. Ba-ba-dee-ah, ba-dee-ah, ba-dee-ah. Ba-ba-dee-ah, ba-dee-ah, ba-dee-ah. And that way, I can explore that vocal range in a similar way that Ella Fitzgerald. Now, Ella says the only thing better than singing is more singing. And I love that quote. So I hope that you can have fun with this vocal range and have as much fun as it sounds like Ella is having when she's doing these beautiful, beautiful phrases.
Awesome points, Julie. Arbender Robinson, tell us about Ella's use of character and physicality.
Hello there, hello there, hello there. So oftentimes I have artists that work with me at New York Vocal Coaching, and one of the questions that comes up all the time is, what do I do with my arms? What do I do with my body? And by watching these videos, you're able to see how sometimes the answer is simply play. Play and see what we discover. So watch this first clip and just see how the music and the lyrics and the tone of the song begin to influence Ella Fitzgerald in discovering what movements and gestures may have value for the song. Check it out.
She was trucking on down the avenue with not a single thing to do. She went becking all around. When she spied it on the ground, she did.
Awesome. And now let's go a little further and look at sometimes just playing in the music and having fun in the music can also bring discoveries to some of the movements and the gestures that the body will naturally want to do inside of the music. So take a look here.
Oh, why was I so careless with that basket of mine? That itty bitty basket was the joy of mine. That's good. I lost my yellow basket.
And finally, this is my favorite. Sometimes as we respond and as we allow ourselves to dance and play and have fun inside of the music with that sense of play, we then discover natural reactions and natural vocal inflections that will happen. And there's one natural reaction that happens in this moment that's really, truly my favorite, and I'll share it with you right here. Check it out.
Again.
Was it red?
No.
Was it green?
No.
Was it cerise?
No. Just a little yellow basket.
All right, so that's all I have for you today, but sometimes discovering what the body wants to do naturally inside of the music is the best way to really figure out what gestures you want to do. Instead of pre-planning them, discover them with just a sense of play, and we can see the great Ella Fitzgerald doing just that. Thank you so much.
Very inspiring. Now, Andy King, what about Ella's longevity?
Hey folks, I'm Andy. So Obviously, Ella Fitzgerald's voice was incredible. But you know what's wild? She sounded that amazing through most of her life. Can you imagine sounding that good at your peak? And on top of that, sounding like that for decades? Mind-blowing. I want to show you 2 clips of Ella singing the same song decades apart. First, let's listen to her singing One Note Samba in 1969. I mean, come on. And now, here she is singing the same song in 1984 when she was 67 years old. Absolutely insane. Did you hear how flexible her voice continued to be? Did you hear how much life and energy she continued to have? So what can we actually learn from this? Here's the deal. We can't stop time, and we can't stop our bodies from aging, darn. But what we can do is care for our aging voices. How? By eating a balanced diet, exercising, singing efficiently and healthily, and using our voices and artistry with vibrancy, energy, and life. So, part of my job is to help my singers realize their full potential while also doing it in the most efficient way possible. Personally, I want to continue making healthy sounds for the rest of my life, and I want to guide my students and you to do the same. Contrary to what we may think, it's possible to keep singing in our 60s, 70s, and 80s, and we only have Miss Ella Fitzgerald to look to for inspiration.
Thanks, Andy, and thanks to all of our experts. I'm going to share what I've learned from Ella in a moment, but first, here are some ways to fill your vocal journey with blue skies.
To get to know our team of experts, please visit us at voicelessonsonline.com. Sing Like Never Before is the new book by Justin Stoney. Get ready for a singing book that is truly like no other. For more information, visit singlikeneverbefore.com. If you'd like a vocal course that you can do at home, check out the Voice Lessons to the World vocal course. This 12-part program takes you on a singing journey from beginner to master-level vocal exercises. You can find it at voicelessonstotheworld.com. Or if you'd like free vocal tips sent to you each day, sign up at dailyvocaltips.com.
As a voice teacher, I always like to say that variety is the spice of vocal life. What does that mean? It means that if we learn to sing multiple styles well, it not only helps us stylistically, but technically. It's like cross-training for the voice, and we wind up healthier, more balanced, and more versatile. Ella exemplified this kind of stylistic variety. Sure, she's known as a jazz singer, but notice how elements that we might associate with other musical styles are woven into her sound. For example, she has the open-throated head voice and smooth vibrato we might associate with a classical singer. She has the acting, the diction, and the storytelling we might find in musical theater.
I wined and dined on mulligan stew and never wished for turkey. As I hitched and hiked and drifted to from Maine to Albuquerque, alas, I missed the bullseye's ball.
She uses the belt that we hear in all of our contemporary styles.
One of these mornings,
We even hear distortion elements that we associate with rock, blues, and gospel. So basically, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, that blues, that opera, that theater, that gospel. Ella teaches us that the human voice is a galaxy of sound just begging us to come and play. Let me leave you with a quote from Ella. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. Amen, Ella. We're so grateful for your love and inspiration. And we'll see you next time for more Voice Lessons Online.